Hey Virgo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Sunday, March 7th. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. At the heart of your reading, we have the Ten of Wands. Carrying something over the finish line. I have a tremendous feeling of relief washing over me. It's finally done. Pride, taking pride in your accomplishment. It feels good. It's like there's nothing quite like seeing a job well done and knowing that you did it. Your challenge is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This could mean that this experience has been a lesson that Spirit wants you to learn. And it might be in doubt whether this experience has imprinted on you well enough that it's going to affect the way that you approach a future situation. Basically, Spirit asking, well, did you learn the lesson? The way that you handled things this time, the way they ended up, has that sunk in? There's another possibility, however, with the Page of Pentacles reversed. It could be that you've learned the lesson so well that you want to avoid ever having to deal with anything like that ever again. Like, it's having completed the lesson. How to describe this? I'm not sure how else to put it. They're giving me the energy of like, don't try to teach me math. I already graduated from 3rd grade. I don't want to do math anymore. It's a funny way of putting it, but they're trying to highlight a specific angle of this. So let me talk it out a little bit. It's like, if you really, really hated learning long division in school, and now anytime you're faced with a math problem, you're just like, nope, I did that. I did all my lesson books. I completed every test. I passed the grade. So now I never want to have to deal with that ever again, because that was a difficult lesson, and I'm not implementing the lesson in my life. Instead, because it was such a difficult lesson, I have an aversion to the entire topic now in life. I suspect we might be talking about a lesson learned in love here, with the Two of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. Possibly. Let's see Virgo's focus. We have the King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reversed, and the Five of Swords. Okay. So you want to stay balanced and in control, comfortable and in your own domain. You're wary of pursuing love in a new context. You do have love in your heart, but the energy is, I'm keeping it to myself. And then the Five of Swords. Mixed in with all of this energy is difficulty, argumentativeness. That's like your expectation or what you've just experienced. You definitely see yourself as being on the right side of this. Because you're coming through as the King of Pentacles, responsible, grounded, mature, reasonable. And you're like, if it's just going to be an argument every time I approach you, then I'm not going to approach you anymore. Show me the recent fast for Virgo. What led up to this? Hanged Man reverse. You got unstuck. You learned everything you needed to learn from the situation, from being up close to it, and you untangled yourself from the web that was keeping you there, and you released the burden, or you're in process of releasing the burden. It started to feel stifling. But now you're free, or about to be. Show me the energy of the environment. Now you're free, or about to be. Six of Swords is saying you're right on track with leaving this situation. That is what Spirit wants for you. There's something problematic about the situation that you're exiting, and it's going to be very beneficial, very freeing, liberating to get out of that situation. In the near future, we have the Page of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. So it is time for self-care, filling your own emotional cup, taking care of your own emotional needs, but in a way of like building yourself back up. This took a lot out of you, and you're going to take some time for yourself. Perhaps having some fun time with friends, perhaps some lighthearted romantic experiences to get your mind off of such a heavy energy that you're leaving in the past. But this Page of Cups reversed is a bit of sour grapes, a bit of spitefulness, resentment, perhaps. It's the energy of like a wounded inner child that isn't, it's like the less mature side of your emotions. It's a little bit like kicking and screaming, like, oh, they'll get what's coming to them. I hope they learn their lesson. These sorts of like spiteful, not helping anyone sort of energies. It's keeping you a bit, it's deterring your emotional healing a little bit. Show me surprise energy for Virgo. What is going to influence the situation that Virgo doesn't see coming? Well, I'll say Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. This is new love that feels serious faster than you're accustomed to. Potentially something where you see yourself marrying the person. The Hierophant can stand for the institution of marriage. It's definitely fresh new energy. It's not connected to, I wanted to give it a moment to ask Spirit, is this connected to this whatever situation that was troublesome that you're releasing? Definite no on that. I think it is going to take you by surprise because, okay, my initial energy that I picked up on from this combination was, I'm going to get right back out there, and part of my healing process is I just want to go out on some dates. I think one of those dates that you're just wanting to get fresh new energy and get your mind off of a past situation is actually going to end up taking root. Let's see your hopes and fears. What is Virgo hopeful for, and what are they concerned about? Eight of Swords reversed. You don't want to get stuck in your head about this. Oh, you don't want to end up with someone else that has mental problems. Oh gosh. Sorry, I that's the energy that I received. I try to be a bit more judicious in the way that I state things, but yeah, you see someone in your past situation as being mentally unstable, and you are strongly wanting to not ever come into contact with that sort of energy again. Let's see. It maybe not exactly mentally unstable, just like scattered. Let's see your end result. We have Seven of Cups. Lots of options in front of you. It's a bit of playing the field, I think. Enjoying having multiple options that you can consider. On the flip side of that, it's wondering what you want, being uncertain about what direction you want to take next. But the option to communicate isn't on your agenda anyhow. Page of Swords being reversed as your advice is saying you don't have to jump the gun and like put feelers out for new relationships right away. Don't expect communication from your past person, and don't communicate with them. That's definitely a part of this. But I feel like it's saying if you're putting pressure on yourself to just get back on the horse, so to speak, in the dating world, I think this is saying just slow it down a little bit. So, Virgo, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.